Right now, before you adjust your feet, before you rub your calves, before you tell yourself this is just age, listen closely. Because that tingling, that coldness, that numb heaviness in your feet and legs is not something you are meant to quietly endure for the rest of your life. It is not a life sentence. It is not weakness. It is a message. A signal from your body asking for help, movement, and understanding. And today, in the next few minutes, you're going to discover how just one simple minute a day can begin restoring warmth, strength, comfort, and confidence back into your legs, your steps, and your life. If you have ever felt your feet go numb while sitting, if your legs feel heavy by evening, if pins and needles wake you up at night, you are not alone. Millions of seniors experience this every single day, and most are told to accept it, ignore it, or mask it with pills. But here is the truth rarely explained clearly. Poor circulation in the legs is not simply getting older. It is often the result of stagnation, not failure. Blood wants to move. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right signal, delivered gently, consistently, and intelligently. As we age, our circulation system changes. The blood vessels that once flexed easily begin to stiffen. The inner lining of those vessels, called the endothelium, produces less nitric oxide, the natural molecule that keeps vessels relaxed and open. When nitric oxide drops, blood flow narrows. At the same time, gravity becomes a stronger opponent. Blood that flows easily downward into your feet struggles to return upward to your heart. Unlike arteries, veins rely on movement, muscle contractions, and tiny one-way valves to push blood back up. When we sit too long, that system slows. Blood pools. Oxygen delivery drops. Nerves begin to complain. That complaint is numbness, tingling, burning, or coldness. This is where most people misunderstand the problem. They focus only on the heart or major arteries. But the real secret to restoring comfort lies in the muscle pump of your calves and feet. These muscles act like a second heart. When they move, they squeeze veins, push blood upward, reduce swelling, and feed oxygen to starving nerves. When they stay still, circulation stalls. The miracle is not intensity, it is activation. And this brings us to the 1-minute daily fix that can begin changing everything. This is not exercise meant to exhaust you. This is movement designed to awaken you. Sitting comfortably in a chair, feet flat on the floor, you begin by lifting your heels while keeping your toes down, gently squeezing your calf muscles. Hold for a moment. Then lower your heels and lift your toes, rocking back onto your heels, back and forth, heel to toe to heel. This controlled rocking motion activates the deepest muscles responsible for venous return. It acts like a piston, pushing stagnant blood upward and inviting fresh, oxygen-rich blood back down. 10 to 15 slow repetitions are enough to send a powerful message through your circulatory system. Wake up. But the fix does not stop there. After the rocking motion, you keep your feet grounded and spread your toes as wide as you can. Hold, then scrunch them together. Spread, scrunch. This simple movement improves microcirculation in the smallest vessels of your feet and stimulates nerve endings that have gone quiet from lack of oxygen. It improves balance, sensation, and awareness. The combination of deep muscle pumping and nerve activation creates a complete circuit. Movement feeding blood, blood feeding nerves, nerves restoring sensation. Do this once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before bed. 1 minute at a time. No strain, no fear, just consistency. And consistency is where healing lives. Now, movement is only one side of the story. Blood flow is also deeply influenced by what you give your body internally. Your blood vessels are living tissue. They need nourishment. Nitric oxide production depends heavily on diet. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and arugula provide natural nitrates your body converts into vessel-relaxing nitric oxide. Beets are especially powerful, so powerful that even a small glass of beet juice has been shown to improve circulation and lower blood pressure. These are not trends, they are tools. Your blood vessels also need protection. Vitamin C supports collagen, the structural framework of capillaries and veins. Without it, vessels weaken. Vitamin E protects against oxidative damage that stiffens arteries. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation that silently chokes circulation over time. Inflammation is one of the greatest enemies of healthy blood flow, and calming it allows vessels to soften, widen, and function as they were designed to. For seniors experiencing persistent numbness, Nerve health must be addressed directly. Alpha-lipoic acid has been studied extensively for its ability to support nerve repair and reduce symptoms of peripheral neuropathy. B vitamins, especially B12, B6, and folate, are essential for maintaining the protective sheaths around nerves. Many seniors take B12 but still feel numb because they are using a form the body struggles to absorb. The active form, methylcobalamin, is far more effective and often makes a noticeable difference when other forms fail. Hydration matters more than most people realize. Dehydration thickens blood, making it harder to push through tiny vessels. Even mild dehydration reduces circulation efficiency. Drinking water consistently throughout the day keeps blood flowing smoothly and supports every system involved in oxygen delivery. There are also simple habits that quietly sabotage circulation. Sitting for long periods compresses blood vessels in the hips and thighs. Crossing your legs crimps major veins and arteries like a bent hose. Tight clothing restricts natural flow. These habits seem small, but repeated daily, they add up. The solution is gentle awareness. Standing up every hour, keeping both feet grounded, choosing comfort over compression. Warmth is another powerful ally. A warm foot soak at the end of the day dilates blood vessels, instantly increasing flow and relieving tension. Elevating your legs above heart level allows gravity to assist venous return instead of fighting it. Even 15 minutes can dramatically reduce swelling and heaviness. Breathing too plays a surprising role. Deep diaphragmatic breathing changes pressure inside your chest and abdomen, creating a vacuum effect that pulls blood upward from the legs. 5 minutes a day can significantly improve venous return. This is not relaxation alone, it is circulation engineering. When you put all of this together, it becomes clear. Restoring blood flow is not about force, it is about flow. Small movements, smart nourishment, strategic positioning, gentle repetition. The body responds beautifully to this kind of care, especially in later years. And here's the most important message of all. Listen carefully. You are not broken. Your body has not given up on you. That numbness is not an ending. It is an invitation to move, to nourish, to believe again in your body's ability to restore itself. The circulatory system is resilient. It adapts, it responds, it rewards consistency. Imagine standing up without stiffness, sitting through a movie without restless feet, sleeping without burning or tingling, walking with warmth, returning to your steps. These are not unrealistic hopes. They are achievable outcomes when you give your body what it has been asking for all along. Start with 1 minute, just one. Let that minute become a habit. Let that habit become momentum, and let momentum become comfort, confidence, and renewed vitality. This is your time. Your body is ready, and your healing begins now. One gentle, powerful minute at a time. If this message gave you hope, clarity, or even a small sense of relief, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the Seniors Hub so you never miss simple, science-backed tips that help you move better, feel stronger, and live more comfortably every day. Like this video so it reaches other seniors who are silently struggling with numb feet and poor circulation, and share it with a friend or family member who needs to hear this today. Most importantly, leave a comment below and tell us which step you're starting with first. The 1-minute foot movement, better hydration, or breathing exercises, because your story may inspire someone else to take their first step toward healing.